Hollywood award ceremonies are typically trash. I don't want to watch elites pat themselves on the back for content they've created that's usually trash, but Shogun swept at the Emmys and every single win they got was totally deserved. As you can see, Shogun has won 18 Emmys, an all-time record for a single season of TV, beating things like Game of Thrones, and in my opinion, they deserve them all. It got Best Drama, Directing, Sound Mixing, Sound Editing, Picture Editing, Cinematography, Period Costumes, Main Title Design, Production, Prosthetics, Stunts, Casting for a Drama, Special Visual Effects, Period/Fantasy Makeup, Period/Fantasy Hairstyling, Best Lead Actress, Best Lead Actor, and Best Guest Actor in a Drama. I loved this series. It was fantastic. I am definitely worried going forward because James Clavell's novel was covered in totality in season 1, and we know that they've greenlit a season 2 and a season 3. But because they did such an amazing job in season 1, I have a lot of faith going forward. I loved Anna Sawai's performance as Mariko-sama. She did so great. That is going to be a major problem, I think, in season 2, because of course, spoiler alert, she's dead, so they can't bring Anna back, and she was spectacular. In my opinion, she was the best part of this series. She deserves so many roles after this just by how great her performance was. I also thought Hiroyuki Sanada did great too, but Sawai just did such a spectacular job. I love the makeup and the hairstyling. The, costumes were really well done. Nothing in this series felt cheap. And that is what we are seeing a lot with movies and TV shows now. It just always feels fake. It always feels low effort, low quality, and low budget, even if a series has hundreds of millions of dollars to blow. But that did not happen here. They used the money they got to its fullest extent, and it paid off. I mean, this is what happens when you truly take a piece of work, like James Clavell's novel, and you research it. You kind of probably obsess over it. You figure out every small detail. You truly imagine what he was imagining, and you want to put your best foot forward. You don't want to just create something to hopefully make money off of it. You genuinely care about the piece of content, and that is what happened here. The lighting was spectacular. There were so many amazing visuals within this, like the misty villages and the castles. Oh, it just was so atmospheric. It was fantastic. I mean, I can't say enough good things about Shogun, and the future is definitely bright for all of these actors, for hopefully season 2 and season 3. We don't know much about what's going to happen within those because, again, for the first season, I already covered all the source material. But they are bringing back a lot of the creative team from season 1 and, of course, a lot of the actors. So I'm really hopeful. I hope it turns out to be extremely good. Only time will tell. But while I usually do not talk about the Emmys or the Oscars because they're trash, I just really couldn't help myself here. Most people, yes, don't care about Hollywood elites patting themselves on the back, but at one point, something is just so good, you can't deny it, and that's what's happening with Shogun. They cannot ignore how spectacular this is, and it deserves all of the positive attention that it's getting. And I'm clearly not alone, given it's got a 91% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes, and tons of people are in the comment section just of this one post praising the cast and the crew of this series, let alone across social media. Shogun will now finally get the audience it deserves. It is quite simply one of the finest pieces of television ever produced, along with Game of Thrones. It is one of the few shows that transports you to another time and place. It's truly amazing. I agree. The first couple of seasons of Game of Thrones were spectacular. Obviously, I liked elements of season 5, but seasons 6 and 7 just god awful. I thought up until season 5, though, it was really spectacular. And it did transport you to this world and you felt immersed. But both of these series do deserve a hell of a lot of praise. And have to say it was well deserved. Superfan since day one, bring on season 2, Shogun sweep. All you can do is bow. Absolute masterpiece. It's a brilliant show. Game of Thrones' early seasons are like that, but really showcasing the culture and the mindset of the Shogun era. All actors and actresses did an amazing job in their portrayals. Can't wait for season 2. All deserved series of the year. No surprise, an excellent series. I mean, there's basically no people saying they hated it or they did not like it. Basically, everybody has agreed that this was truly the best piece of entertainment of the year, and it's really uncontested, at least in my opinion. There's nothing that has been as good as Shogun, so of course I will be keeping my eye on it going forward to see what happens with season 2. I do genuinely hope that they try their best and this wasn't just like a series that had one amazing season, then the next seasons are going to be trash. I'm crossing my fingers, only time will tell, but for now, that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.